welcome back to my YouTube channel, #moviebae. I am moviebae, and in this video, I'm going to be recapping and reviewing episode, I think 8 of Baddies West. But before I get into it though, I would like for y'all to drop down and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Because here on moviebae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentaries to movies and television. And if that's the type of content that you like, you might as well stick around and hit the subscribe button. I also just dropped a review to Scream 6. So if you are a horror fan or if you saw the movie over the weekend, go ahead and drop down. It'll be in the description box and watch my review on that. Now, if you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way for Baddies West, give me a thumbs up and or drop a comment down below. It really helps your girl out with the algorithm. Support black business, okay? I should legit be at 1K subscribers by now. Y'all playing on my top for real. Ain't that what the kids say? Playing on my top? Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get into this video. As we all know, last episode, Stunna and Razor got into it. Razor was basically telling Stunna, like, you need to let it go. Don't let these girls ruin your experience. And Stunna girl was like, right message, wrong messenger. Don't tell me what to do, how to do it, and who to do it with. Y'all know, Stunna girl shit. Now, I like to watch other people's reviews and read comments after I drop mine. And a lot of people were Team Stunna. And per usual, I disagree with the masses. I feel like Stunna knew that Razor's energy was not on some hostile, I'm trying to tell you what to do, I want to fight energy. So I feel like she should not have given that energy back to Razor. Regardless if Razor was in her face, regardless if Razor was yelling, that's not the energy that Razor was giving out. It was giving out more so of a drunk best friend, like, I'm just trying to help you. I want to see you happy. Like, that's what it was giving. You don't fight people like that. Drunk or not, she wasn't giving out that type of energy. In my opinion, Stunna is young and her mentality is young. Other people's opinions of you, other people's opinions of the situation, other people advising you in a certain manner that's against what you believe in should not warrant violence. It just shouldn't. If you, like, in one ear and out the other with it. Like, if you don't want to listen to it or if you don't believe in it, in one ear and out the other with it. Like, nobody is trying to little girl you. You always gonna think somebody trying to little girl you if what they're saying you don't agree with. So regardless of the fact, regardless of who's saying it, if somebody is telling you something you don't agree with, that's exactly how you gonna take it. Like they trying to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a lot of young people think. So I'm not with Team Stunna in that instance. I'm not. Now, when Razor got off of the PJ and she doing all this hooping and hollering, yelling in Low face, yelling in Natalie face, calling up damn, I ain't seen that girl so long I forgot her name. The girl with the tooth. Krishan. Calling up Krishan, telling her to get her home, girl. All of that was OD. All of that was extra. All of that was put this bitch on a bus by herself because she getting on my nerves. Now, back on the bus ride, the girls are getting intimate and they are opening up with one another, sharing their personal life. Rolly talks about how she battles with depression, how everyone thinks that she's strong and she's always smiling and she's fun. She's the life of the party, but on the inside, she's basically breaking down. And I just really want to say, check on y'all strong best friend, bro. When they say check on your strong best friend, check on your strong best friend. It's one thing for the people who actually, have the emotional capability to open up and to talk about their problems. But a lot of people, I'm one of them, a lot of people keep that shit on the inside. They don't like to talk about it. They don't like to burden other people with their problems. Check on those type of people because they are the ones that are really battling and struggling with it the most. Sky and Kat, they also talk about losing people that they love. Sky lost her father and Kat lost her best friend due to COVID. And RIP to everyone who passed away to COVID. My cousin, oh my God, y'all. My cousin passed away as well. And COVID did really come through and wreck shit, like Kat said. Biggie also shared that she was bullied until she got into the club scene. And that's when everybody started rocking with her. But prior to, she was too Spanish for the black girls and too black for the Spanish girl. One thing I didn't like about this scene was Tommy. Everybody was like, okay, Tommy, like, what's your story? What's your spill? And Tommy didn't want to share. She was like, y'all know my story. No, we don't, bitch. I don't know your story, and you ain't been on TV in so long. If I did know, I forgot it. Give me something, Tommy. Give the girl something. I feel like it wasn't fair that everybody was opening up and being vulnerable, yet Tommy didn't want to share. Now, granted, I've been seeing online a lot of people really fuck with Tommy producer vibe, because these are the type of moments that we want to balance out Baddies. Like, yes, we come for the drama. Yes, we come for the fighting. But we also want to come for the real life conversation so we can open up and relate to these girls. This is how you build a fan base, by being relatable. You know what I'm saying? So Tommy bringing that out in these girls is a A+. I just really wish that Tommy had opened up as well. Now, the girls finally get to Arizona, and Natalie is mad. She is so mad about the girls fighting on the plane and trying to fight at the airport landing strip that she just wants to go to her room and she wants to go take a nap. Next day, Razor is the topic of discussion. Natalie catches Tommy up on the private jet drama, and she wants Tommy to accompany her with talking to Razor about drinking, because they're going to be doing bookings and people are going to be buying bottles, and they don't need Razor to act up every time she gets drunk. And Natalie also says whoever fights tonight at the booking tonight will go home. And Tommy makes a joke about her being the one to fight and might be going home. Like, how are you the producer and you already coming with that type of energy? Like, nah, I think I'm gonna fight today. Like, girl, you can't be grown and then want to be childish at the same time. Pick a struggle, bitch. Let's get some things, because some things don't really matter. But let's get to this sit-down scene with Razor, Tommy, Natalie, and Scotty. Razor does admit that she's drinking more in the house, but like, duh. When you're on reality TV, I feel like you do drink more there than you would normally when you are at home. Natalie also tells Razor how she progressively gets more aggressive when she drinks, and Razor disagrees, but everybody could attest to that is exactly what happens. I don't feel like Razor is an alcoholic, but everybody knows when you're in these social situations, you will drink more. So I feel like she is indulging more, and alcohol makes everyone, let me re-emphasize that. Alcohol makes everyone act different. That's a scientific fact. It lowers your inhibitions. It screws with your perception. Alcohol makes everyone act different. So I don't know why everybody on her top about it. I really don't. Because all them bitches turn up when they on the liquor. The only difference is her voice gets really high pitched and annoying when she on the liquor. Now let's get to the real part of this episode to me. To me, this part right here, the payday, this part was real drama, legit drama, understandable drama for this show. So the girls sit down and they talk about the structure of the shows. What day went more smoothly. Let's mimic that day, but this time have DJ Sky in the booth, okay? Now, Lo mentions that she wants to perform tonight, but Natalie says, let's wait until your single is complete, because at this moment, it's not really mixed and mastered, okay, as Tommy says. Now, Stunna says she's sick and she's not going to perform, so Natalie lays down the roles for tonight. Kat is going to be doing drinks. I would have been like, bitch, what? Kat's playing bartender. Biggie's going to be the hype man. Tommy and Natalie are hosting. Rolly's going to open the show. Rocket's going to perform second. And then Tommy is going to close the show with her, I don't know what. She got a fucking single on the radio or something. Why does Tommy feel like she needs to be the Beyonce of the situation, bitch? Nobody knows her songs, bitch. And if y'all know her songs, please let me know. Because she not pop. I know Stunna Girl songs before Tommy songs. And I didn't even know Stunna until recently. Tell me, what song do you have where you need to go last? I just want to know. So Natalie says, okay, team on 3. 1, 2, 3, break. And Lo is like, wait a minute. And we supposed to get paid today? Who money is that in your hand? So we find out the girls only made $20,000. And everybody is looking with a screwed up face, except for Rolly. Rolly talking about, well, we did great. Everybody else looking like, bitch, are you dumb? The math isn't mathing. It's 11 bitches here. How do we only make $20,000? Okay? So this starts the debate. Rolly says performers should get paid more. And Lo and a couple of the girls, I think Kat was the only one that was more vocal, says that everyone should get paid the exact same amount. First and foremost, let's start with the initial contract as to why we only got paid $20,000. I don't know who did the booking, but the promoters got over on y'all ass. Because if we're going to be 1 on TV, 2, we have 11 girls, about half of that cast alone has been on reality TV shows before. How are we only getting $20,000 for a booking with 11 bitches? Who did the contract? That doesn't make sense. Unless Natalie already took her money off the top and is telling everybody else to split the $20,000. That's the only way it's making sense. Because that contract should have never been signed. Like Biggie said, this is a no. If I need to get behind the scenes and if I need to start doing the contracts, I'll do that. Because that is, honestly, that's the root of the problem. Who is making the deals where $20,000 is the booking fee for 11 bitches and half of them are already reality TV show stars? That doesn't make sense. So, of course, Rolly is saying performers should get more. And I think Biggie agrees. I think Sky agrees. And Stunner Girl also, I think I saw her raise her hand. Because they're saying we're doing the extra job. We're performing. And Lo says, that's cool, but I'm doing the job too. I'm getting paid to appear too. And then Rolly's like, but you're not performing. And Lo says, on the flyer, it doesn't say performances by. It just says appearances by. So we're honestly getting paid to appear. Y'all doing extra by performing y'all singles. And I was like, okay, Lo has a good argument here. Because if y'all listen to my last video, I was definitely like, performers should get paid more. That makes more sense. But if on the flyer, we're only getting paid to appear, then y'all just doing extra deeds on y'all. So I was like, okay, Lo, that makes sense. That's making sense. And Lo was saying, well, if that's the case, then we could just scrap the performances all together. That way, we can all get paid the same. Now, I do wonder, though, if Lo was able to perform that night, would she have sung the same song? Would she still have thought that performers and appearance makers, hosts, should get paid the same? I do wonder that. So this leads Tommy to get upset. Okay? Tommy says, well, do you think you, Lo London, deserves to have equal pay as me, Tommy Lee? I've been in this game for how many years? You think you deserve equal pay as me? And Lo says, well, I'm pretty sure your booking fee is higher than mine on an average. However, when we signed up to do this show, you, in a sense, lowered yourself to be on the same level as everybody else. And Tommy is saying, well, baby, I'm not a cast member, I'm a producer. So in my head, I'm like, well, bitch, why are you going to the club? Shouldn't you be behind a camera? Shouldn't you be making phone calls? If you're the producer, you should be the one signing the deals. Why are you trying to play cast member if you don't want to get paid like a cast member? You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense. When it comes to the bookings, I feel like they should be paid the same. When it comes to Zeus, of course, those checks are going to be different. That makes sense. So, I don't know, y'all. At first, I was team performers getting paid more, but Lo made some good arguments. Whatever the flyer says, whatever the club promoters are paying for, that is how the money should be divvied up. But at the end of the day, the issue is with the person who's signing the contracts for $20,000 to book 11 girls. That don't make no sense. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. It looks like next week we're going to have some more on the debate. Tommy's going to slap the girl with the phone. Lord Jesus, Stunner Girl and, oh my God, she hasn't been on the show so long, I forgot her name. Stunner Girl and Krishan are going to talk about, Stunner's beef in the house, and Stunner is not going to let up off these bitches' necks. She still want to fight. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure y'all like this video if you enjoyed my commentary, and drop a comment down below. Are you team performers or team host? Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.